signing in for a Minecraft tutorial video. Today is the second episode of pixel art tutorials. So in the last episode, we finished this pixel art of the Pokemon Bulbasaur. Today we are going to be continuing the evolution with the Pokemon Ivysaur, I believe his name is, yes, Ivysaur. Sorry. So yeah, let's just jump straight into this. So the blocks you're going to be needing are black wool, gray wool, green wool, lime wool, light gray wool, stone slab, birchwood planks, smooth sandstone, snow, the pink wool, orange wool, and red wool. I'm just going to put those away for now. You're only going to need black wool and gray wool, and also the snow, because I'm going to work on the toe a little bit before we continue on the outline, kind of like we did on the last one. So also quick heads up, unlike where Bulbasaur had his foot on the left side there, Ivysaur, it has his foot on the right side, so you're going to need a bit more space on the left side than with Bulbasaur or whatever. Which is why I have the center quote-unquote block off to the side here. So anyways, what you're going to do is just lay down 5 blocks going across on the ground. So I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is going to be your starting block. That's the bottom of his foot. Now on the left side of this 5 blocks here, you're going to place 1 block going up on the left, like that. And then 3 sets of 2s going up on the left. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And on the left side of the bottom block of those last 2 blocks, you'll place another 2 blocks going across, so that's 1 and 2. And it should look like that. Now, on the right side here, we're going to place... Actually, hang on, let me double check. Okay, so you're going to place 10 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now, let's just do the toes quickly so that we don't have to do that later. So with the snow block and the gray wool, starting on the left, you're going to place snow block, then gray wool, snow block, gray wool, and snow block, making this little alternating pattern there, and that's his claws on his toe. On his feet, not his toe, excuse me. So now going back up to this last set of the 3 sets of 2s here, you're going to place 2 sets of 2s going up on the right, 1 and 2, and with the gray wool, you'll place 1 gray wool on top. Now I will be going a little bit faster than the last video, just to save on time. I don't want to have to record another hour-long video. So now we're going to skip a block, so just like place 1 snow on top on the right side of that, and place underneath that 1, 2, 3, 4 black wools going across to the right, and now you can delete that snow block. You can use any block, it was just a little placeholder block. So now, from this 4 blocks here, you're going to place 1 block going up to the right, and then 2 blocks going up to the right, like so. On top of the 1 block diagonal, place a snow block, and skipping a block from the right side, place a snow block on the second block of the 4 blocks there, so like that. That's the bottom of his rear foot. Now place 4 blocks going up on the left, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 2 sets of 2s going up on the left, 1 and 2. And you can kind of see the outline of his leg there. And actually, from these 10 blocks here that we placed, you're going to want to place 2 blocks going up on the left, 1 and 2. And then actually with the gray wool, place 1 gray wool on top. Now place another gray wool actually going up to the left, 1 black wool on top, and then 1 gray wool going up to the left, exactly like that. That kind of fills in the outline of his leg again. Okay, now with the gray wool from these 2 sets of 2s here that we placed on his rear leg, place 1 block going up on the left, like so. Then add one black wool on top and one black wool on either side to make that 3 going across. Now 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. Oops. 1 and 2. 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, and 3. And 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1 and 2. Excuse me, actually you'll get rid of those, both sets of those 2 blocks that we placed, and you'll place them going across on the upper level. So just do that. It's a simple fix. Sorry about that. So make it look exactly like this. This is the lower section of part of his leaf. He has this little leaf bulb thing, like the bulb on Bulbasaur is like sprouted. I have no idea how to explain it. I don't really know that much about Pokemon, but I know a little bit. Yeah, we're just going to do the outline of the body and filling in the body and all that in part 1, then we're going to do the bulb and all that in part 2. So now from these 2 blocks going up, going across on the upper level to the left, now we'll place 1 block going down to the left, and 3 blocks going down on the lower level to the left, 1, 2, and 3, and 1 block going down on the right, and underneath that 1 block place 1 Dreywool. Oops, no! 1 Dreywool, like so. Now going back to these 3 blocks here, you'll place 1 Dreywool on top, and then on top of that 1 Dreywool place 1 black wool. And now switching back to the Dreywool, you'll place 5 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching back to the black wool, place 1 block going down to the left, and a Dreywool on the left side of that. Now 7 blocks with the Dreywool going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then 1 block going down to the left, still with the Dreywool. So it should look like this. Now you're actually going to take out the lime wool, and with the lime wool you're going to place 1 block on the left side of that Dreywool. And now with the Dreywool again, place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, and 1 block going up to the left. 1. Now with the lime wool, place 2 blocks going across on the left side of this Dreywool. 1, 2, and 2 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2. Now with the Dreywool, place 2 blocks going down. 1, 2, and on the right side of that bottom block, place 1 Dreywool. Now underneath those 2 Dreywools, place 1 black wool on the left side of those 2 on the bottom, and underneath that black wool, place 1 lime wool. And with the Dreywool, place 2 blocks going down on the left. 1 and 2. Now place 2 snows going down underneath those 2 Dreywools. 1, 2. And on the left side of that bottom snow block, place 1 lime wool. And now with the Dreywool, place 2 blocks going down on the left. 1 and 2. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Get rid of those 2 Dreywools. Place 2 going down underneath that lime wool. 1 and 2. And now 2 going down on the left. 1, 2. It should look like this. And now place 2 blocks going down on the right this time. Now starting on the left side of the bottom block of these 2, place 2 blocks going down. 1, 2. They should be connected like this. And then from those 2 blocks going down, now place 2 blocks going down on the left from that. 1, 2. And 1 block going down on the left. 1. And then it should look like this. Now with the black wool, place 5 blocks going across on now with the black wool, place 5 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 block going up on the right. And that's 1. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Turn that 1 block into 2 blocks going across, and then from there place 1 block going up, like that. Now place 3 blocks going across down to the right. 1, 2, 3, and then 9 blocks going across down to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now place 3 blocks going across up to the right. 1, 2, and 3, and it should make contact with those 2 blocks that we added on to the leg there. And now you can kind of see the outline of Ivysaur. There's his back leg, left leg, right leg, all that, and his ears. He does have this kind of flattened texture thing along the top of him there. That's because his bulb kind of hangs over the top of his back and all that. You'll see when it's done. So now I think I'm actually going to do something quickly on the left leg. So on top of these 5 blocks, on the left side, left block, place 1 snow block, then 1 black wool, and then 1 snow block. And that makes his left leg. Well, not his right leg, but from this perspective, it's the left leg. So now let's do some shading on that leg right there. So switch over to the light gray wool, and on top of these 5 blocks, the 3 snows and the 2 grays, you'll just place 5 light grays going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the left side, 3 light grays going up. 1, 2, 3. Then 2 light grays going diagonal up to the right. 1 and 2. Now 2 blocks going across down to the right. 1 and 2 blocks going up to the right. 1 and 2. And actually, we need to do one more thing before filling this in. So switch over to the lime wool, and underneath this first block of the 2 blocks diagonal, place 2 blocks going down, and then on the bottom block of those 2, place 1 lime wool on the right. And now you can fill in this space here with the light gray wool. And, oops, whoa, like that. And now with the gray wool, on top of the top block of these 2 blocks going diagonal, place 2 blocks going up, and then on the top block, on the right side of that top block, place 1 gray wool, like that. Now, staying with the gray wool, we'll head up to his back leg here, and you'll find the second set of these 2 blocks going across, connecting to the gray wool there. On the bottom block of that second set, place 4 blocks going down, not on the left side like that, but starting on the left side of the bottom block. So starting from there, 4 blocks going down, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the middle blocks of those 4 blocks on the left, place 2 blocks going across, not across, up. 1, 2, like that. Sorry, so yeah, the back leg should look like that. And now I think let's actually work on his mouth. So come to this 1 block diagonal right here, where we have the 5 blocks going across, then 2, then the 1, then the 3, then the 9. That 1 block here, on the left side, place 1 black wool. So it should look like that. Now starting on the left side of those 2 blocks that we have now, so starting on the top of that block, 4 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the right side of that, 1 gray wool, and on the right side of that gray wool, 1 black wool. Should look like that. Now switch over to the gray wool, and from this 1 black wool, place 1 block going up to the right, and then 5 blocks, I believe. Yes, with the black wool, 5 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1 gray wool on the right side of that. Black wool going down to the right. 1 black wool. And then switching over to the gray wool, 3 blocks going across on the lower side to the left. 1, 2, 3. On the left side of that 3, 1 black wool. And on the left side of that black wool, 3 gray wools. And it should make this little mouth shape. So now take out the orange wool, and starting on the left side here, place 3 orange wools going across. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 snow block, and then 3 orange wools. 1, 2, and 3. And that makes a little mouth with a little snaggle tooth. Now let's actually switch over to the lime wool and find this top set where we had the 1 block, where we had the 1 gray wool, then the 5 blacks, and the 1 gray wool. On the left side of that gray wool, place a lime wool, like that. And that's just a little detail that we can get out of the way, so we don't have to work on that later. Okay, now let's finish off his left paw. So find these 5 black wools going across, and the 1 black wool on top of it, next to the 2 snow blocks, on top of that, place 2 light grays going up. 1, 2. And on the right side of that top block, place 1 light gray wool, like that. And now switching to the gray wool, starting on the right side of these 2 blocks that are connected to the other 2 blocks. Starting on the right side, from there, place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the right. 1, 2, and 3. Should connect to those 4 black wools that we placed. And next to this, this little upside down L shape of light grays, on the right side of that block, place a gray wool, like that. And now, in this little empty space of 2 blocks here, you see on the bottom we have the 1 light gray wool and the 1 gray wool. On top of the gray wool, place a snow block. And now everything inside here gets filled in with the lime wool, so that 1 block there, and this little space here, and that finishes off his paw. Now let's work on his eyes. Actually, I'm going to do his nostrils quickly. So from the middle block of these 3 blocks diagonal, on top of that middle block, place 1 lime wool, and then skip over 1, so place a light gray wool on the right side, and then place a gray wool on the right side there. And this whole area gets filled in with light gray anyway, so you can either get rid of that or just keep it. Actually, I made a mistake. Get rid of those 3, and instead of placing it on top, place it up to the right, like that, and then do the same thing. Light gray wool on the right, and gray wool on the right, and looks like that. And I don't actually fill this whole entire space in. We still have to do outlining, because only the part of the head gets filled in with light gray wool, this section. But this area here will get filled in with light gray wool. Don't fill anything in until I tell you to. So now, take out the pink wool and head over to these 2 snow blocks going down on the left side of his face. Underneath these 2 snow blocks, place 2 pink wools, like that, and on the right side of those 2 snow blocks, place 2 gray wools, like that. Now switching over to the orange wool, on the right side of the top block of these 2 pink wools, place 1 orange wool, and on the bottom of these 2 pink wools, place 1 orange wool. And now underneath the right orange wool, the first one that we placed, place 2 black wools going down like that. And now with the lime wool, on the right side of these 2 black wools, here on the bottom block, place 3 lime wools going up. 1, 2, 3. And underneath these 2 black wools, place 1 lime wool, like that. And that finishes off his left eye. So now, head up to this 1 gray wool on the right side of his face, near his ear. We're actually going to do his ear now. So on the left side of that gray wool, place 1 lime wool, and on the left side of that lime wool, place 4 black wools going down to the left, diagonally, not straight up down. Starting on the left side of that block, not diagonal to it, but on the left side. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the right side of that last block, place 3 blocks going across, to the right, that is, 1, 2, 3. Then on the right block of that one, place 2 blocks going up, and then fill in this little area. It should make this triangle shape. Now with the gray wool, see we have these now 4 blocks going across on the bottom. On the left side of these 4 blocks on the top, place 1 gray wool. And on the right side on the bottom, place 3 blocks going across to the left. 1, 2, 3. And that actually finishes off his ear. So now I'm going to do a little light gray line, which will be the side of his face. So to do that, come down here to his mouth, and on the right side of the top, we have this 1 gray wool here. Place 1 light gray wool on top, and then 2 blocks going across up to the right. 1, 2, and then 2 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2. Now 4 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 blocks going diagonal up to the left. 1, 2, and 3. And now 3 blocks going across, not across, diagonal up to the right. 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, I'm lagging pretty bad. And now 2 blocks going across up to the right. 1 and 2. And that finishes off the outline of his face. So now let's do his right eye. So switch over to the snow block, and from this first block that we placed with the light gray wool, place 5 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the right side of the top block, place 4 blocks going down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And with the gray wool on the left side of the top, place 1 gray wool. On the right side of that gray wool, place 1 black wool. And so on the right side of these 4 blocks then, from the bottom, place 2 gray wools going up, 1, 2, and then place 2 lime wools going up, 1, 2. And with the paint wool, on the left side of the bottom of these 5 here, place 1 paint wool. On top of that paint wool, 2 oranges going up, and on top of those 2 oranges, 2 paint wools going up. Now from that orange there, for the top block of those 2 oranges that is, starting on the left side, place 2 blocks going up with the orange, 1, 2. And on the left side of the bottom block, place 2 blocks going down. 1, 2. On the left, that is. Not starting on the left side, but just a normal 2 blocks going down. Now in between this little area here, place 2 black wools right there, and that's his pupil. And now on top of the left set of these 2 blocks going up, place 2 gray wools, I think, going up. 1, 2. Yes, gray wools. And with the black wool, place 1 block going up to the right. And with the lime wool, place 1 block going up to the right. And that finishes off his eye. Actually, we still have one more tiny bit to do. From these 2 blocks here, the 2 gray wools, place 1 block with the lime wool going down to the left. And now place a light gray wool on the top block, on the left side of the top block there, and a gray wool on the left block, on the left side of that light gray wool, excuse me. Now switch over to the lime wool, place 1 lime wool on top, and then 1 lime wool going up to the right. Like that. And you can see it's actually coming along quite nicely so far. So I'm just going to do some stuff on his forehead now. So find this this area here where we had the 2 lime wools going down to the 2 gray wools, the black wool, and the lime wool. Underneath that bottom block, the lime wool, place 1 light gray wool right there. And then on top of this 1 block that we placed on the right side of these 2 blocks here, the 2 gray wools, place 2 light grays going up, and then 1 lime wool on the bottom block, on the right side of the bottom block of those 2 light gray wools. And now you will bring out the stone slab, and we're going to do kind of the same thing we did on Bulbasaur. He's going to have a stone slab patch on his forehead for shading. So starting on top of these 2 light gray wools that we just placed, place 3 blocks going down to the right, diagonally. 1, 2, and 3. And then 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. 1, 2. And we're actually going to add 2 blocks going down underneath that. 1, 2. Again, 1 block is 2 blocks, well, 2 like slabs like that. We're using the slabs not for slabs like this, but for slabs like the slab block. And now 1 block going down to the left, and 1 block going down to the right. From that 1 block going down to the left, that is. Should look like that. And now you're actually going to add 1 block on the right side of that last block that we placed, making it 2, then place 2 blocks going up on the right, not up on the right, across, up to the right. 1 and 2. Then 4 blocks going across up to the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then 2 blocks diagonal up to the right. 1 and 2. Now 2 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, and then 1 block up to the left. 1. That makes a little outline here. Now, unlike the last one where we did the whole where we did the exterior outline and then the interior outline, and then filled the middle in with the wool, I'm actually going to do the wool outline this time, fill the wool in, and then fill this area in with the slabs. So underneath this 1 lime wool that we had on the outline here, place 1 stone slab block there. Then under that, 1 lime wool, and then 2 lime wools going down to the left, diagonally. 1. Actually, no, just 1. Scratch that, it is 2 blocks going down diagonally. Like that. And then on the right side of that last block there, you're going to add 2 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2. and then place 3 blocks going across to the right, up that is, 1, 2, 3, like that. And no, it's just two, excuse me. And then on top of those two, place 2 blocks like that, and then fill in that one little area like that, and it should, well, look like that. It's becoming a cliche in my tutorials, I know, but yeah. So now, with the slabs, you're going to fill in that area and that area with the stone slab. Not going to time-lapse this one. Just do it like that, that. And, yeah, just fill it in. Board. And there we go. Finally. And now, actually, we do have one little bit of shading more. Under these 4 blocks going across here, on the middle 2, you're going to place 2 blocks going across, like that, so leaving 1 block on each side. Then, starting from the left block on the bottom, place 2 blocks going across. And then, on the left side of that last set of 2, place 1 block there. So it gives you this little, like, banana shape. And now, one last thing before we can start filling in. Come up to this little dip down area here where we had the one black wool going down and then the gray wool on the left. On the left side of this gray wool, place 1 lime wool. And now you can start filling in. So everything on the other side of this border, so on the right, including these small spaces here, and that small space, and underneath the chin, everything there, that gets filled in with the lime wool. And on the left side of this border, everything there gets filled in with the light gray wool. So yeah, just do that and I'll be right back. And there you go. So yeah, that concludes part 1 of how to build the pixel art of Pokemon Ivysaur. And in the next part, we're going to do his bulb on top. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and this is the Pop Dark Reaper signing off. Goodbye!